largest TV stereo and appliance store, Tom Peterson's 82nd and Southeast Foster Road. Well, a good evening to you all. As you probably have heard by this time, or if you haven't, the Dodgers have won the National League pennant. We've got a lot of wrestling action here for you, a lot of wrestling news about some new faces and some old faces that are coming in that a lot of you are going to be happy to see back. And I'll tell you, we've got great action, colorful interviews, and a lot of things going on tonight's 90 minutes of professional Major League Wrestling action. So don't you dare go away. We're also going to be showing you some brand new cars and, of course, some great buys from Tom Peterson's. And that's what we're going to start off with. Great color television buys. Brand names at great prices. You listen to Tom tell you about it.
Tom Peterson here announcing our fall parade of colored TVs. All new for $78. And you can buy an RCA, a Magnavox, or a GE. Your choice, only $3.99. Buy this RCA for only $3.99. Or this GE for only $3.99. Or this Magnavox for only $399. Buy right now. Your choice, RCA, GE, or Magnavox. Only $20 a month. That's Tom Peterson's.
$20 a month, and for that, what kind of color television set do you get? Well, I think your choice of the best there is in the market today, like RCA, Magnavox, or General Electric. That's right, Magnavox that you're looking at right there, GE or RCA, all 100% solid state, 19-inch diagonal measure, color, the latest technology, great buys. I'll tell you, you're not a fool, particularly if you don't buy at Tom Peterson's, but you're foolish if you don't go shopping at Tom's before you buy color television. Tom Peterson's.
This is the new Skill chainsaw. It's
Royal on sale for just 89 cents a quart this month at G.I. Joe's in Portland and Salem.
We're back live. We're glad to have you with us, looking in on the tube, and we hope that you'll be here in person very, very soon. Next opportunity you have, if you're one of those people that can get out. Incidentally, last Tuesday night, capacity crowd here to see Buddy Rose and Lonnie Mean go at it in a street fight. Lonnie Mean came out the winner. I was not able to be here myself. We'll try to get the details for you. Probably get varying stories, but nonetheless, get some details on how it happened and what happened, but the official result was Lonnie Mean the winner. Over Playboy Buddy Rose, Don Owen entering the ring, matchmaker promoter, getting a little static from Rose as he comes in the ring, and he'll introduce the principals in our opening match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first event this evening will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 245 pounds from Las Vegas, Playboy Buddy Rose. His opponent in this corner, 235 pounds from Samoa, Coco. Referee for the first bout, Gary Charles.
Well, as I get the name, we're playing Surprise the Announcer again with the referee, Jerry Charles, as I understand it. And to officiate, by the way, he's outlining the instructions, seems to know his business. Jerry Charles, the referee, doing the first bout, at least. How much more he'll be doing, we don't know. A double main event tonight. Mean and Wiskowski are getting to go after each other. And I tell you, there's been a little bit of brouhaha building up between those two, and Wiskowski now out to settle the score. Mean beating his boy, Playboy Buddy Rose, Tuesday. Now Wiskowski wants to settle out. That'll be later on the card. And, of course, a $1,000 purse for an over-the-top battle royal. I believe it's about 10 or 12 men we're going to have in that ring. Buddy Rose, I don't know if since he lost he had to hawk his robe or not, but he's just as careful and just as proud, even if it's only a T-shirt. Gone to main events to opening the card. Maybe he can't afford the robe anymore. Buddy Rose, a few words with a few of the ringsiders. Referee Jerry Charles. saying, let's get it on. And Buddy out to have at it with our consulting referee at ringside, Mrs. Mills. And she's counting on him. The referee has just now started counting because Coco was over there interfering. Buddy out, getting it on with some of the people in the crowd. One punk over there taking his jacket off with a cigarette in his mouth, ready to get killed. I see he was prepared not to get killed. He had a knife in his hand. Bravery abundant in that young man. A hunting knife taken away from him by one of the security people. 999 out of 1,000 wrestling fans, or maybe more than that. Just great, good sports. Love the professional sport, professional wrestling. Now then, a few dingbats. Buddy Rose talking to Rusty, our security guard, about something, one of our security people. Now back in the ring and circling. Referee Charles saying, you get out the ring one more time and I'm sending you to the dressing room. Not a good crowd on 5% capacity. Maybe a little more than that. Peanut Gallery across the way, certainly full. And Buddy saying, all of you, come on. Get in the ring, I'll take you on. Buddy Rose. He is in against Coco from the Isle of Samoa. Understand the way that Tuesday bout ended. Lonnie Main kicking Rose in the jaw. Put him unconscious Tuesday night. And now Wiskowski wants a street fight with him. They are scheduled to go against one another here tonight. But it is not a street fight. It's a straight match. Wiskowski calling Main a coward. As Lonnie Main, in the time we've known him, he's the man who brought the street fight to the Pacific Northwest. Good. Leg dive takedown by Buddy Rose. Almost a pin on Coco. So the dare has been put out by Wiskowski. He wants to get some revenge for that man right there, his partner Buddy Rose. In a street fight means that I never backed away from one. I've never lost a street fight. So I guess it's up. The challenge put out. And it's been accepted. First match of the evening. Coco against Buddy Rose. Coco with a side headlock. Grinding down on the blonde one from Las Vegas. He is really grinding down. And you can see the effect. A side headlock. 1, 2, and no. Almost, but no cigar. Coco would like to put Rose away. Lonnie Main did it. Kick to the jaw. Tuesday night. Put Rose away and he beat him. Coco would like to do it here and almost had him right there. Main, a few shots at some main events for Coco. Arthur Rose now relegated to an occasional earlier match on the card, has to build his way back up. One of the duo known as the Cripplers in the Pacific Northwest. One of the men that he's crippled, incidentally, Lord Jonathan Boyd, was just a dislocation of the elbow, and in fact has got it back in shape. Is up in Alaska wrestling. We understand has won the Alaskan Yukon Heavyweight Championship. They're on the ropes, and Jerry Charles, the referee, is moving in, calling for a break, and on the break, a knee lift by Rose to the midsection of Coco. And Rose coming back strong. Coco doing pretty well there for a while. And there goes Coco through the ropes, bouncing off the apron. He's outside the ring, and that's where Rose is going after. Rose after another elbow. Wants to ruin and injure another arm if he can. Rose a couple of wraps with Samoa's left arm around that steel ring post. He sent Boyd away with a dislocated elbow. Seriously injured Jay Youngblood's elbow twice. Sent Ventura away and into recuperative leave for about a month. Ventura now wrestling over in Hawaii after coming back. Don't know if he had surgery or not, but very, very badly injured elbow. Buddy Rose, and he's working again on his opponent's left arm, and this time it's Coco. Playboy Buddy Rose. Before a near full house, I'll update my guesstimate. Say we're at over 90% capacity. A headbutt. Right cross. Coco. But it is Rose right back to work in that left arm. Dropping to the canvas. Reverse leg drop on that left arm. Playboy Buddy Rose doing his thing right now. And puts that arm across the bottom rope. A seat drop across it. And he wants it again. Seat drop on the elbow, the left elbow of Coco, and now goes to the reverse hammerlock. By this time, he might get a submission out of it. I certainly would not be surprised the way he's been working on it with that reverse hammerlock. Not generally a submission, but the way he's been working on it, it could be right now, as Coco's got to be in a lot of pain. He's calling for the bell. He has submitted to it, and Rose doesn't want to let go. He has submitted. Coco has either submitted or the referee, for reasons of his own wanting to protect the wrestler, I would guess without any signal that it was a submission. Jerry Charles, the referee in the ring, ordering Buddy Rose back to the dressing room, and now yelling at the television cameras again. He said, another arm. I got another arm. Saying, oh, are you hurt? That's too bad. He's mimicking Samoa right now, just out of your camera range. He said, oh, that's really too bad. Buddy Rose winning over Coco. And Coco leaving with, at the very least, a very painful left arm, and we will hope not an injured left arm. Well, it's time once again to tell you where the wrestling action's coming up in next week or 10 days. When I tell you about it, I hope that you have a piece of paper and a pencil or pen handy, and a piece of paper to write down when it's coming to your area, because a lot of times you hear it on a Saturday night and you'll say, oh, it's going to be around here, Dad, tomorrow, but or next week sometime. but we probably won't be able to go, and then you forget what night it is, something like that. And then you wish you knew later on, and it's sometimes hard to get the information. I'll be on vacation, as an example, part of next week over in Central Oregon, so you'll not be able to get a hold of me. So we hope that you will, at the very least, make a mental note of wrestling when it's coming to your area. All the stars appearing in all these cards that we tell you about, and we hope that you get out and see it live, because remember, there is an atmosphere about it, an excitement that we can't bring you. We bring you as much of the action, as much as is going on here in the arena, but we can't bring you that atmosphere, and we can't give you that thrill of being there. So please get out and see it when you can. Right now, we'll take a look at a card. Of course, every Monday night it's in Yakima, J.M. Perry Institute. This Tuesday, a great big card as we return to Roseburg to the Douglas County Fairgrounds. Gino Hernandez, Rose Savage, Maine Bass, all the stars will be there. Tickets on sale at Howard's Menswear. Wednesday, a great big card in Salem. Bass and Anson, the champs, defending against Maine and Savage, Seattle Center Arena. Thursday, every Thursday night, Salem's Grand Theater is where the action is. A little later on the show, I'll give you a phone number to call for ticket reservations, as I will do for Eugene, where action is every Friday night at the Lane County Fairgrounds. The flashy black star Skip Young will be in Salem, as well as going into action at Eugene with the other stars Lonnie Main and Dutch Savage teaming up Friday in Eugene. And Saturday, a great big one here at the Portland Sports Arena next Saturday. Hope that you will be here. And Tuesday, October 18th, the big one here at the Portland Sports Arena. We're hoping to get Maine and Wisconsin together in a street fight. We will be finding out. You folks in Seattle, don't forget that great big one on Wednesday. We'll be back in just a moment. Tonight, a preview of the brand new 1978 cars and trucks that Chevrolet is putting out. And, of course, we're going to see them from Friendly Chevrolet. And here is Country John Denton to show you some great pickups.
John Denton once again for Friendly Chevrolet out in Lake Oswego, where it's time to come out and kick a tire or two on one of our brand new 1978 model pickups that are rolling in right now. Like this 78 3/4 ton, equipped with a 4-speed transmission, 6-cylinder engine, has power steering, power brakes, has an 8-foot fleet side box, and gauges on sale at Friendly for only $48.95, brand new 78. Or how about a 78 half-ton Cheyenne with a V8 engine, automatic transmission, has power steering, power brakes, tinted glass, AM radio, sliding rear window, and custom interior with gauges on sale at Friendly for only $56.95. Here's a 78 half-ton 4-wheel drive with a V8 engine, has a 4-speed transmission, has power steering, power brakes, an 8-foot fleet side box, gauges, locking hubs, and on and off-road tires. On sale at Friendly for only $58.95. And looky here. Here's a brand new 78 Sport Van 3/4 ton with a V8 engine, automatic transmission, has power steering, power brakes, tinted glass, has all the rear seats, AM radio, gauges, and the custom comfort group on sale at Friendly Chevrolet for only $68.95. We'll be open every single night till at least 10 o'clock. Why don't you folks come on out and visit with us?
Look at this quiet neighborhood. Pretty, isn't it? Every home here is a mobile home. People like you are finding that mobile brand new camper. The Willamette Valley Show of Mobile Homes at the State Fairgrounds in Salem.
Why are these people happy? They're all winners of Let's Go to the Races at Fred Meyer. Give yourself a chance to win and register for one of dozens of trips to Canida at Fred Meyer.
Our opening interview in the Crow's Nest, Buddy Rose, Easy Ed Wiskowski.
Let me say something, Mr. Announcer. I heard you mention something about a street fight, possibly between myself and Lonnie Main. Lonnie Main, I tell you what, you demonstrated in your street fight with Buddy Rose that you weren't all that tough. You couldn't annihilate him because here's proof right here. He's standing here. Now, every day in the National Football League, it's a street fight to maintain your position, that starting position on a team. I've lived that life, Mr. Lonnie Main. I've lived that life. So if you want a street fight with me, I'll be happy to, and I'll show you what it's all about.
Let me add one more thing about last Tuesday night. Lonnie Main, you had a bunch of advantages. First, you had hometown advantage. Everybody was chanting, "We want Maine. This is supposed to be my town." Second of all, he was barred from the ring. You had 5 so-called do-gooders around the ring cheering you on. Second advantage, you had every single advantage. You had your arm taped up. What a cheater. And I want to say something else. Elton Owens in Eugene, I never thought it would happen in Eugene, but Lonnie Main and Dutch Savage, last night we got fined $100 apiece. Will you take that $100, Elton Owens, and give each of them $100 so they can recuperate and have their arms fixed? I don't think they slept too comfortably last night because of what happened in Eugene. So we got you in Eugene, Savage and Main, in a tag team, not here in our hometown, Eugene. Wiskowski and me against you two, and we are going to make statistics out of you.
If you have guts enough after that, Maine, maybe, just maybe, you'll think about getting in the ring in a street fight with Ed Wiskowski.
Okay, the challenge has been put out.
I am still healthy, and there's a lot of people walking around with sore arms. Nobody's going to get to us.
All right, the challenge has been put out by Maine before, during the week, and it has been accepted by Wiskowski. We'll simply say the next open date during the week here for a special card, Tuesday, October 18th. We'll be back in just a moment. Right now we're going to hear one of the people make our show possible, and that, of course, is Big Tom the Hunter, the great white hunter, Tom Peterson.
Hello, Tom Peterson for Hot Point, an outstanding product with outstanding value. Hot Point refrigerators, Hot Point freezers, Hot Point ranges in both 30 and 40 inch, Hot Point automatic washers, Hot Point dryers with Sensa-Dry, Hot Point ranges with self-cleaning ovens and smooth tops, Hot Point microwave ovens with automatic probe cooking, Hot Point dishwashers, Hot Point side-by-side refrigerators with water in the door and ice in the door. Yes, Hot Point, an outstanding product at an outstanding value. And right now, you can save $100 when you buy both Hot Point washer and dryer. Our regular price is $499, but you pay only $399. You save $100 when you buy both washer and dryer. Only $399 for the pair. If you prefer terms, only $20 a month. That's right, only $20 a month, and there's only one place to buy it. That's Tom Peterson's.
The Inn at Spanish Head in Lincoln City. Tucked into the side of Cape 2 on the Oregon coast.
I'm one of the students currently training to become a skilled dental 1768 for more information on how you can become a skilled dental technician.
Cut power. You are overtaxing your ship.
Explosion is imminent. Star Trek, Sundays at 4 on KPTV, Channel 12, Portland.
Ticket information, Tuesday's card at Roseburg. Howard's Menswear is where you get your tickets. In Seattle for Wednesday night cards, you call 624-4970. That's 624-4970 for you, those of you watching us on Cable 10 in Seattle. Salem, the phone number to call for tickets, 581-6099, 581-6099. And in Eugene, every Friday night, the place to call for tickets, 345-9717. The number in Eugene for ticket reservations, 345-9717. And, of course, in Seattle, or in Portland, rather, 289-4222, Saturdays only for Saturday cards, or at Sandy Bar's Flea Market here at the Portland Sports Arena every Sunday. Tickets available at the concession stand.
Hey, Owens, what are you doing trying to embarrass me, putting me out here against a kid that don't even shave yet, boy? You get off my side. He's around. That kid's going to get killed. First of all, he's too small. The man don't even shave yet.
He's a pretty good size, eh? You just watch yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be one fall. Introducing in this corner, 280 pounds from Oklahoma, Outlaw Sam.
Right now, I said, okay, guys, do it right now.
Vancouver's Tower Mall, open 7 days a week. Indian jewelry by Treasures of Oregon.
A man who is making a habit of winning the heavyweight championship in the Northwest, holding the title for the 16th time, Dutch Savage.
This is yours, folks. That's what it's all about. I just saw you had a jewelry commercial on ahead of this, and all the jewels in the world won't buy what this will give you. This is symbolic of heavyweight supremacy in the Pacific Northwest. The Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship, and currently Right now, I've got it, and I'm damn proud of it, and I want all these people to know it. Incidentally, Frank, a lot of these people out here in the audience, our own studio audience here, and the television audience in 12 land all over Oregon and Washington, don't realize the amount of shut-ins we have at home that can't make it down, the older people and the people that are in convalescent homes, and my mother can't come down from Washington to see it. So to all of you people out there, I've had it now for about 4 months. I'm really super proud of it. I hope I can hang on to it in the manner which it should be held. And I will defend it against anybody at any time in any given situation. All they have to do is ink the line, not talk about it. They have to ink the line. Incidentally, you didn't know every time a championship is put up, there's a $2,000 check that goes along with it from the individual that is participating in the match, my opponent. And that's the guarantee that he won't back out of it. And I have to put up $2,000 to guarantee I won't back out of it. But that's the way it goes with the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship. You got Ed Wiskowski, you got Buddy Rose, you got Sam Bass, you've got John Anson, Gino Hernandez, Matty Suzuki, Coco Samoa, my partner Lonnie Main, Jimmy Snuka's coming back, Mark Hanna's coming in, Skip the young black sensation, and Skip, where do you see him? He's fantastic. Now, I'm going to tell you something. You look anywhere else in the United States of America today, and if you can find any better talent in any other area of the United States, I'll kiss your nose in Main Street and give you 5 hours to draw a crowd. This is where it's at. Channel 12, Portland Wrestling. Watch it every week, every Saturday night, and God bless all of you. Thank you. Thank you.
That is the Dutchman. Whew. I tell you, 16 times that he has won that title. 16 times. A record, of course, in the Pacific Northwest. The World Heavyweight Championship. Won 6 times by Lou Thez. That's one of the greatest records ever, and of course is 16 times by one man in the Pacific Northwest. Is some kind of record throughout, and that Northwest Heavyweight Championship belt has become one of the most cherished in the world to win. It didn't always used to be that way. It started about 10-15 years ago, building up to that. Now it's one of the top ones. Our sponsors are among the top ones, of course, always. They make it possible for us to be here and for people like that Savage to invite you to watch it. People like Tom Peterson.
When it comes to stereo, we at Tom Peterson's have the best deal in town. And you can choose any of these stereo systems for only $25 a month. That's right, only $25 a month. Choose system number 1, a JVC receiver, a BSR turntable, 4-way Ultratech speakers, only $3.99. System number 2, Sansui receiver, Girard turntable, Zonic speakers, only $3.39. System number 3, Pioneer receiver, Girard turntable, Fisher speakers, only $4.66. System number 4, Saniel receiver, JVC turntable, Jensen speakers, only $4.19.
Something very special coming up. It's a month away. But on Sunday, November 6th, there's a big card up in Chehalis, Washington at the WF West High School Gym. It's being sponsored by the athletic people there. Bob Reichert is the athletic director. And on Friday, the Friday before, November 4th, Dutch Savage is going to attend the football pep rally at WF West at 10:30 Friday morning, and then he'll be at the football game, attending the football game, and I'm sure rooting for WF West against Centralia at 8 p.m., or maybe he'll be for both teams. I don't know, but he'll be on hand for that. And then I will be there Sunday, November 6th, as a special guest announcer. All your favorite stars that you see here on Portland Wrestling will be on hand, so I hope that I get to meet a great many of you in the Centralia, Chehalis area. And, of course, that is always a big one, that football game. Dutch Savage there for the pep rally Friday morning, for the football game Friday night, and he'll be on the card, and I'll be your guest announcer on November 6th. That's at Chehalis. That card will start at 7. It's at WF West High School Gym, and I hope to meet a great many of you that weekend. A lot of things. It'll be a big weekend in the Centralia, Chehalis area. Hope we have a capacity crowd at that football game, too. Down on in the ring as we bring in the main event.
The next event will be an over-the-top battle royal to a finish until the last man left in the ring wins a $1,000 prize purse. Every man for himself. Everything goes in the ring. The referee stays on the floor. Introducing the following participants. From Japan, Matty Suzuki. From Houston, Texas, Gino Hernandez. From Samoa, Coco. From Salt Lake City, Lonnie Main. From Hazeldale, Dutch Savage. From Missouri, Ed Wiskowski. From Texas, Bad Boy Kincaid. From Hollywood, Handsome John Anson. From Oklahoma, Sam Oliver Bass. Last but not least, Playboy Buddy Rose.
Watch out. The Dutchman up behind Buddy Rose. And now Lonnie's got him. And it's Kincaid going after Savage in the ring. Now Wiskowski finally out to help his partner Rose outside the ring, and we get back to the riot that is called an over-the-top battle royal. Savage and Maine have each other, and we got Kincaid and Anson trying to put them out. Two blondes. And Lonnie Maine dropped Kincaid. Rose still hasn't gotten in the ring, and he's going to be counted out pretty quick if he doesn't get in there. And it's Bass who's going to go to work on Maine. Savage came over. Now we see Wiskowski being worked on. And Kincaid going over the top. No, almost. Rose came in to save him. And Buddy Rose almost put out by Matty Suzuki. Not quite making it. Coco and Hernandez were working on Wiskowski. Kincaid came over to help him out. Rose has Savage down over in the corner, working on a chokehold on him. Kincaid coming over. And Bass body slamming Lonnie Maine. Now Wiskowski working on Hernandez. Bass working on Savage. Savage got away from Rose. But just long enough. And Hernandez is on the top turnbuckle. Nearly out. And Coco saves him from going out. Nobody out yet. Take it back. There goes Kincaid. Good camera work. Bad boy Bob Kincaid. He wants to get back in and mix it up. He's being told by the referee, get to the dressing room. As they're going at it in the ring. And all in the corner. There's two of them over there working on Maine. Hernandez, Coco trying to help him. Rose in that corner. Rose eye gouging on Suzuki. Maine going after Bass. Anson sucker punching Maine from behind. And that punch is blocked, and he comes back swinging. Bass gets one in on Savage. Coco is out. He's put over the top. From behind, Hernandez on Wiskowski, and a kick. Bass being worked on over in the left-hand part of your screen. And Suzuki needs a little help. Savage gets it to him, but a little late. Wiskowski and Rose have Maine in trouble. And Bass coming up might be willing to lend him a hand. Does with a kick to the midsection. Hernandez has Anson over in the corner. Wiskowski catches one. Rose resting on the top rope. Oh, he wants to come jumping off the top rope on Lonnie Maine. Comes leaping with a two-hand club blow to the back of the head. And watch out. Bass and Anson have Savage and dump him over the top. Savage is out. Anson going after him. Outside the ring for a couple extra kicks. And Maine working on Rose, working on that left arm inside the ring. Wiskowski up from behind. And Anson pulled out by Savage. The referee was busy getting Rose. Now Rose has Maine's arm. Savage gets Rose off him. Anson was pulled out over the top rope. Anson being ruled out. He's saying, I got pulled out by a man over the outside the ring. And there goes Bass. Bass is out by Hernandez and Maine. Anson loses his argument about trying to get to stay in. And now there are 4. Did he bar the door? Hernandez and Maine and Wiskowski and Rose. The challenge out for a street fight between Rose and Maine a week from Tuesday. Nothing definite on whether it's made or not. Hernandez and Rose. Wiskowski has Maine in the corner, and Rose and Wiskowski now have their men in trouble. Maine is body slammed. Hernandez body slammed. They both went for the elbow drop. They both missed. Watch out now. I don't think you'll be able to hear me, so let's just watch. And Maine left in there with Wiskowski and Rose. Hernandez going for the swing, caught the kick instead. Maine is down. They're working on a double team up over the top and flipping literally all the way into the front row of seats is Hernandez. Now it's Rose and Wiskowski, and they've got Maine alone in that ring. We hope that Hernandez is going to be all right. Near capacity crowd. Trying to get Lonnie to roar back, and the Wild Man bumps their heads together. Moondog Maine. Could he possibly do it? Can he win 2 against 1 against Wiskowski and Rose? Let's see how it's possible. He is through the ropes, not over the top. Rose is not of it yet. Wiskowski coming up from behind, and there goes Lonnie. Awfully tough to do. And it appears they will split. They will split the thou. And Sandy says no. He said, you can't split it. It's got to be until there's just one of you. Lonnie back in the ring to get a shot or two. Sandy saying no. There's got to be one. I think he's going to hold up the purse. And he said no split. So Buddy Rose steps out. Watch out, he's coming around where Lonnie is. Lonnie thrown back in the ring. Wiskowski gets the foul, but I'm sure that you know they'll be splitting it in the dressing room. Lonnie being worked on, double teamed by the both of them. This match is all over. Lonnie Maine is being brutally attacked by Wiskowski. Watch out. Wiskowski trying to come with his diving headbutt from way across the ring. Lonnie's vulnerable. He's being held by Rose. Here he comes. A diving headbutt. Here comes the Dutchman out of the dressing room. He throws Wiskowski out. Buddy Rose tried to run. Unable to get out. Now goes out from underneath, and Wiskowski screaming. That's Savage, but staying out of the ring. Wiskowski incensed just to the left of your camera, down at ringside. Wiskowski will be the winner. He will win the $1,000. They were mercilessly weapon on Moondog Maine. And I'm sure that Savage probably saved him from very serious injury if he doesn't have it. He's wild. Maine is wild. Flushed face. He is just, he's out of his head. He is groggy and just barely able to motate, going the wrong direction.